Having a good week, you guys? I'm having a good week. The week started on Monday. Right? I had shows in Denver this past weekend. I'm flying back from Denver. I'm in the airport, sitting at... First of all, have you guys ever had an altercation with somebody, and then based on that altercation, you know you're going to have good days ahead of you? That's what happened to me. So I'm in the airport, Denver, Monday, sitting at the gate, looking at pictures on my iPhone, just chilling, looking at pictures on my iPhone. All of a sudden, I see 2 feet stop right here. I look up, there's a lady glaring at me, very upset. Very upset. So I said to her, "Is everything okay?" And she goes, "I saw you." It's like, huh? She goes, "I saw you trying to take a picture of me." Have you guys ever been accused of something that's so out of left field and crazy, right, that the first thought that pops in your head comes flying out of your mouth immediately? And she goes, "I saw you trying to take a picture of me." I was like, have you seen your face? And then I saw her face ball up and get uglier, and I was like, ooh, I said that out loud. That's pretty fucked up. But she didn't say anything after that, you guys. She just walked away. And I felt warm inside, like the holidays inside of my body. Because I realized at that moment right there, that's the greatest insult to any person ever. You ever get hassled by somebody, hit them with that line, have some confidence about it, there is no comeback, right? Hey, have you seen your face? What could they possibly say back? Yeah. All right then, so you know what I'm talking about, ugly. Be nicer to people, you're hideous. Or whatever you want to say to them. By the way, the confident people are laughing right now. The confident people are laughing. It's about a third of you are laughing, that's good. 2/3 of the audience right now is just staring at me like, I've seen my face, I don't like this shit. One bit, move on, dude, move on. If you guys want to see that chick, she's on my Instagram, @MalHall, hashtag, have you seen your face? She was hideous. You guys, she caught me. You have to think on your feet sometimes.
My name is Kristin Key, as he mentioned, but you're probably just going to remember me as that girl we saw. Remember that she kind of looked like what would happen if Ellen has a baby with the mean lady from Glee. It's not that funny. Now it's just hurtful. No, I get those too a lot, and usually they're not told to me. It's shouted like, Ellen! Not a compliment. It's not always a compliment to tell somebody that they look like a celebrity. If it's an old celebrity, or maybe like an ugly one, you know? Like, what if somebody walked up to you, sir, and was like, "Oh, wow, you look just like Steve Buscemi." You'd be like, "Well, fuck you!" They just don't come across the way people mean them. I was in Target the first time someone told me I look like that lady from Glee. Her name's Jane Lynch, and she's very talented and very funny. But I was standing in Target. I didn't know this woman. She comes up, she goes, "Oh my God, has anyone ever told you you look just like Jane Lynch?" All I heard was, "Oh my God, has anyone ever told you you look just like an old lesbian?" Well, not today.
I'm actually going to be on TV for the first time next week, so please give it up. I'm about to be on Maury. I'll be honest about that. I was not the father. My pullout game is amazing. I know I nutted on her back. I'm going to be honest about that. I like this crowd, though. It's a cool crowd. Y'all look nice. This is a beautiful crowd. But I've seen better. I'm gonna be honest about that. I say that not to be a mean person. I say that because I'm legally blind and I've seen better. Like I really don't know who the fuck in this crowd right now. I don't know. So I am like really legally blind, right? Visually impaired. When people hear the word blind, legally blind, they automatically think no vision at all. And that's not the case for me. I have some vision. Like I'm blind enough where I can't drive anymore, but I got enough vision where I don't have to play the harmonica. Like don't Stevie Wonder me yet, don't. I ain't Ray Charles in it yet. Not quite. My glasses get me in a lot of trouble though, I will say that. One day I cleaned off my glasses, and this girl said, "Ooh, Ben, you look good without your glasses." I said, "Bitch, you look good without my glasses." You look better with the blurrier face, ma'am. So it was this vision loss. It hadn't been my whole life, been for a few years. So I had to relearn a lot of things. I mess up a lot of things. The main thing I have to relearn is handshakes. I missed a lot of handshakes and grabbed a lot of titties. Grabbed some D cups earlier today. I did. There's a lot of Braille on the areola. I felt it. I read your future, baby. But no, I messed up a lot of handshakes. I saw a friend earlier. I reached out for the handshake. They reached out for the fist pound. Didn't see that coming. I switched it up for the fist pound. They switched it up for the handshake. We just sat here and played a random game of rock, paper, scissors. Just want to introduce myself. And people ask a lot of questions. I'm okay with people asking questions about my vision, about my glasses. But by far, the number one question people ask about my glasses is, Ben, do you have sex with your glasses? And the answer to that is yes. Yes, I do. But not these glasses, though. I actually wear goggles, that strap on in the back. Got a little grandma chain, they be hanging. It be flapping when I be hitting that shit. I call them my love-making goggles. My sex specs. My girl loves it, though. She says that I remind her of Mike Phelps when we in the bedroom. Not because I make her wet, because I always finish first, so. Going for the gold, baby. I was looking for the mic stand, I found it.
White people, have a round of applause for white people that are here. I love them so much. You know what I'm tired of? People going into detail about their ethnicity and nationality. I don't give a fuck what you are. People go into detail like, I'm half German, quarter Irish, part Navajo Indian. You're fucking white. Just say white. I ran into a girl the other day. She's like, I'm half Chinese and half Mexican. You're Filipino. Just say Filipino. White people say racist shit accidentally, that's gonna stop. I had a photo shoot for this Harold Kumar movie, right? Photographer is white. He kept saying, Bobby, can we get more expression in your eyes? I'm like, what the f***? There's only two things I do, open and close. This is happy, sad, angry, all that shit. Take the picture before I close them, I did that. Get nervous when race is brought up. I'm an American citizen, you know. I was at a Starbucks, this really happened. This old man came up to me and he goes, are you Korean? I got scared, I'm like, yeah. Then he goes, I fought in the Korean War. I didn't know what to say, I wanted to say thank you or I don't fucking know, you know. Fucking cool, you know. But what came out of my mouth was me too. Then he got mad, what? I started improvising. That's my name. Me too.
I look a little bit like Scarlett Johansson. Let me take my glasses up. I look a little bit like Scarlett Johansson if she was in a house fire that only burned off her tits. And all of her money. And enough of her face for her to not be Scarlett Johansson. But it's okay. I'm fine with it. I'm cool with not having big boobs because I'm pretty sure if I had big boobs, I would not be doing stand-up comedy because I would be off somewhere having big boobs. Bopping them around, getting money thrown at them. I don't know what you guys do. Sounds like a terrible life that I'm glad I don't have. I'm up here working on my personality. I'm not doing a very good job, but I'm trying, okay? Thank you for feeling bad for me. I like to flash firefighters because they're awesome. But last time I did it, he just went, put your shirt down, son, and put the hose on me. Like, scram, get out of here. Thank you for your service. I tried on a bra at Victoria's Secret. It's called the Bombshell bra. It adds 2 full cup sizes, which is an insane improvement. It's crazy. It's like the ultimate in disappointment. Like a guy sees me at a bar, he's like, I'm gonna titty fuck, I'm gonna titty fuck, I'm gonna titty fuck. And then I take him home, I'm like, you've been pranked. Not an option. He's like, I just wanted a motorboat. I'm like, well, you can shipwreck. Those are your options. I have a friend, Maria, who has cerebral palsy. So she's in a wheelchair and she can't really use her arms very well. And we went to the beach last summer and I helped her get into her swimsuit. And I've never seen her without her shirt on before. And boy, does she have the best tits I've ever seen in my life. Like, lady, you got nothing on her. I mean, she has the perfect boobs. I've never seen better boobs in my entire life. And I like looked at her and was like, fuck, that's fucked up. Here's Maria confined to a wheelchair with cerebral palsy and perfect tits. And here I am walking around with cerebral palsy tits. Can we Freaky Friday just the tits? No, we have to trade full bodies. All right, Maria, get ready to walk. I want those titties. She was like, I've seen you topless. I'll stay.
My kids are at that age where they stare. You know what I mean? If they see somebody that looks a little different, too big, too small, they point. Oh, look. Oh, put your hands down, Daddy, look. They start giggling. You know, my son is polite. He'll say, like, the scientific term. We saw a little person with him. He was like, look, Dad, dwarfus morphus. I've read about them. Not my daughter. She walks straight up to the dude. What's wrong with you? Why you got a head like a man, a body like a kid, and a booty like a lady? Hey, Dad, he got a big old booty. Look at this little dude right here. You got a big old... Dude, you got a big old booty, for real. For a boy, man, or whatever you is. All right, what's your name? Oh, your hands is soft. Daddy, why his hands like a little pillow? You ever touch this? Hey, can I get the autograph? You a Oompa Loompa, right? One time it got us in trouble. We were in a subway in New York, and this crazy-looking derelict came on the subway, and it was, bothering people. I was like, okay, everybody be quiet. Just relax. My daughter was looking at him. What's wrong with his eye? I had to think fast. I was like, same thing wrong with your eye.
But going through life as a doctor, you look at things a little bit differently, And okay, let me ask you guys a question, right? Who has a lot more expectations placed on them in love and relationships? Men or women? Make some noise. Men, exactly. That's the right answer, ladies. Okay. Because 7 years ago on YouTube, right, there was this very famous Korean music video on YouTube, right? And this Korean music video, it told a very tragic romantic story, right? This is how the story went, okay? Now, the guy is a photographer. This detail is important, right? The guy is a photographer. He falls in love with the girl. The girl falls in love with the photographer. So far, so good. The photographer proposes marriage to the girl. The girl says no, because plot twist, the girl is blind in both eyes. Very tragic. And the girl says, I will only say yes to marriage when I can look upon my husband. So sad. Cut scene. Now the girl is at the hospital. She just went for an operation. The doctor unwraps the towel from her eyes, and now she can see with both eyes because someone has donated 2 eyes to the lady. Brilliant. She rushes home to tell the boyfriend. The boyfriend is seated on the chair. She turns the chair around, and guess what? The boyfriend is now has no eyes. Because in an act of love and sacrifice, the guy, the photographer, has donated both his eyes to the girl. And all the girls watching this video is like, oh my God, that is so sad. That guy is so romantic. As a doctor, I watched that video and I thought, oh my God, that guy's an idiot. I know your girlfriend is blind. You want her to see. That is so noble. That is good. My question is, why did you have to donate both your eyes? You donate one eye, keep the other eye, and then after the operation, you can both go and, watch a movie. It may not be a 3D movie, but still. And check this out. That guy is a photographer. He is going to close one eye anyway.